All right. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys are having a great week. Hope you're having a good day. I feeling good this morning. I don't know. Maybe it's the little things. Maybe it's my cup of coffee. I'm not sure. It's a good day. So hopefully you guys are having a good one as well. I think maybe I just got a little inspired by the quote for today. So I'll go ahead and read it and then we'll chat about it. It says, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. And when I read this quote, I was able to do a little self reflection and look at the things that I currently do have in my life. And right now it's an easy time to kind of to get down and realize the things that maybe we've either lost or that we're being restricted to do. And it seems like the negativity could definitely take over, but I also think it's a great opportunity and a great chance to acknowledge the things that we do have, and maybe they seem small. Maybe it's just the clothes on our back or the air within our lungs. Maybe it's the fact that we woke up today and we were able to get up out of bed. Things that perhaps maybe we've taken for granted before, and now we see what a true miracle and what a true blessing they are. Um, so yeah, I'd love to know what you guys are able to rejoice in. What do you have going on right now that can bring a smile to your face, even if it's temporary, or just kind of reinvigorate your day. What are those things that you guys are grateful for right now? What are the little things that are actually turning out to be the big things that are keeping you going? So I'd love to hear from you guys. Feel free to share. Like I said, this quote kind of changed my day around a little bit. I realized that there's a lot of wealth to be enjoyed, and not necessarily in the monetary form, but a beautiful day, a good cup of coffee, maybe a meeting with friends or a phone call with a relative. Those are the little things that hopefully are giving you life right now. So yeah, hopefully that gives you something to think about, and we can rejoice together, and we can share in this beautiful day and this opportunity called life. So we will continue to do our part in rejoicing by doing the stretches, doing the breath work and the mindfulness, celebrating the gifts we do have of physical movement, energetic connection, breath work, all of that. So we'll go ahead and get this Thursday started, and hope you guys are having a wonderful day. All right, so go ahead, come to your starting position here. Have your feet flat on the floor, put a bend in the knees, hips are heavy, rooting into the chair beneath you. And then feel your spine get long and lifted as you sit up nice and tall. Maybe relax the shoulders down. And we'll start as we always do with 3 deep breaths. I invite you to close the eyes here. As you inhale through the nose, pull the breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let the breath go. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. Last one, deep breath in and a slow breath out. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, open the eyes back up. Come on back into the space that you're in, and we will get started with the stretches. So let's go ahead and begin with our legs, our lower extremities here. Bring them straight out in front of you as best as you can. And then we'll start by pointing and flexing the feet here. Good. Just start to wake up the body here, physically and energetically. Get things moving. And then start to get the breath flowing, softly in and softly out. As always, if you're unable to see physical motion in the body, that's okay. I invite you to close your eyes And then see if you can watch as the body energetically moves. Nice job, you guys. A few more, just like that. Good work. All right, go ahead and keep those legs straight out in front of you, but feel free to rest the heels down on the floor. And then you're gonna flex your toes back into your body here. So the bottom of your feet should be sticking straight out. Take a deep breath in as you lengthen through the spine. And then as you exhale, gently move in the direction of your feet here, reaching towards your toes. And maybe you don't get quite that far. That's okay. You can place your hands at your shins or maybe just above your knees, wherever it feels good for you right in this moment. And then just start to breathe into sensation. Notice what you feel in the back side of your legs here. Watching the calves and the hamstrings gently stretch open. And then maybe just take a moment. Take a moment to rejoice in this moment. Feeling into your body, physically and energetically. Maybe just saying a little token of thanks here, expressing your gratitude. Nice job, you guys. Take another deep breath in. And then exhale slowly, slowly. Come on back up to seated. Nice work. Go ahead and bring your feet flat to the floor again. Put the bend in the knees again, and we'll take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice work, you guys. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into our inner thighs here. So our hip abductors. We're going to do that by just taking our knees away from one another. So stretching your knees in opposite directions here. And just coming into breathing into the inside of your thighs. Now, if it feels okay, you can add a little extra pressure, maybe using your hands or a forearm. Or continue just to use the muscles of the legs and the hips to pull the knees in opposite directions here. Good, and then again, coming back to the breath. Feeling into this moment. Maybe rejoicing in the ability to be here right now, stretching, breathing, just simply feeling into sensation. Nice job, you guys. Continue moving the breath slow and steady here. Take a nice deep inhale. And then as you exhale, come back through center. Draw those knees in towards one another again. Awesome job, you guys. Let's go ahead and take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice work. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into the back side of our hips here. So once again, sitting up nice and tall. Feel your spine lengthen from hips all the way to head. Take a deep breath in. And then we'll start with our right leg, drawing that up into our torso, maybe into the chest here. And then continuing to breathe, right? Feeling into sensation on the back side of your right hip. Noticing what comes up in your body. And then if it feels okay, you can cross this leg over the opposite one. Notice what that feels like. See if there's any changes in sensation. And then just continue breathing. Feeling into this moment. Feeling into your body. Good. Using the breath to connect to right here. Nice job, you guys. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly release. Let that leg go. Awesome job. We'll go ahead and switch sides here. So once again, sit up nice and tall, lengthen through the spine. Inhale here. And then we'll bring the left leg up into the torso, gently into the chest. Once again, start feeling into the back side of the left hip. And just noticing what sensations arise. Maybe noticing a lack of sensation. That's okay too. And if it feels okay in your body, maybe you can cross this leg over the opposite one. And then again, just notice. Give yourself the time and space to observe here. Moving the breath softly in and softly out. Nice job, you guys. As you're ready, take another deep breath in and exhale, slowly release. Let that leg go. Nice work, everyone. Let's go ahead and take another breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Great work. All right, we'll go ahead and get into our trunk. So stretching our spinal muscles here. Coming to your starting position, have your feet flat, hips heavy, lower half of the body rooted and grounding towards the floor. As you breathe in, sit up nice and tall, lengthen through the spine. Inhale here. And as you exhale, gently twist over to the right. Good, and feel free to take a hand grip of your choice, maybe onto your leg or the back of the chair, wherever you feel stable, wherever you're able to create leverage. And then continue breathing. Maybe gaze comes over the right shoulder. Nice job, you guys. Continue lengthening, creating space with the inhale. And as you exhale, gently moving into that space, possibly deepening the twist. Awesome work. Continue breathing. Take another deep inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly, slowly return back towards center. Nice work. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently twist over to the left this time. Good. Once again, taking the hand grip of your choice. Maybe bringing the gaze over the left shoulder. And then continue breathing. Feeling into sensation. Easing into the twist. Creating length and expansion on the inhale. And maybe deepening the stretch on the exhale. Nice job, you guys. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly, slowly, come on back towards center. Nice work. Let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Great work, everyone. All right, we're going to keep our legs exactly where they're at as we round forward, starting to get into our low back and the back side of our body here. If it feels okay, bring your hands down towards the floor. Maybe you continue rounding all the way forward, stretching the entire length of the back body. But if there's any compression, just back off a little bit. You can even prop your elbows right here on your knees if that allows a little bit more support. Good, and just continue breathing, feeling into the lumbar spine here, the low back, allowing the muscles to stretch open softly as you continue to move the breath gently. Nice job, you guys. Take another deep breath in here. And as you exhale, slowly, 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 come on back up towards seated. Awesome work. Go ahead and give yourself a moment here. Let the blood pressure resettle. Let your spine realign. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Nice work, you guys. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into the front side of our body here. So coming to the starting position, once again, lengthen through the spine. And then the first choice here is to just squeeze the shoulder blades towards one another. Maybe drawing the elbow points in towards the middle of your back. And just notice if you can feel a broadening through the chest and the collarbone. Good. And then got a couple other options. Depending on the height of your chair, you can take your spine up and over here. So you're just rounding backwards over the top of your chair. Or if it's a little too high, you can just press your shoulders right into the back of the chair. And then maybe open up your arms to either sides here, furthering opening the pec muscles, the abdomen, even up in the neck and the throat area, just allowing the entire front of the body to expand and elongate here. Nice job, you guys. Keep the breath moving, slow and steady. Good. Make sure the blood flow and the breath aren't restricted as you continue to expand the entire front body here. Nice work, you guys. Take another deep inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly, slowly, come on back up towards seated. Nice work. Let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice job, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and get into our arm stretches, our upper extremities. So from your starting position, we're going to keep our feet flat, hips heavy, spine is long. The first one we're going to do is shoulder flexion. So that's just taking this arm bone up and away from the body. Now, depending on where you're at in your body in this moment, maybe it looks a little different from yesterday. That's okay. Just know that anywhere in this range is perfect. So if you're all the way up overhead, that's fine. Maybe you're at your shoulders. Maybe you're even down a little lower. That's okay. As long as you're feeling sensation in your body and feeling the stretch in your arms, that's where you want to be. So I'm going to guide with fingers in between one another. So if you're able to, really try to open up that palm here, getting a little bit more range and mobility in the fingers and the hand. Of course, you have a couple other options. You can take hands cupped in that kind of grip. If you need to, you can utilize the strength of one arm to assist the other. And then, of course, you always have the option of just raising one arm overhead. So wherever you're at, be there, keep breathing, and feel into that sensation. So again, I'm going to guide with fingers in between one another. Everyone come to the starting position. Lower half of the body is heavy, grounding towards the floor. Take a deep breath in. And then reach those arms up, maybe over your head and in the direction of the ceiling. Good. If you are up over your head, just notice. Make sure your shoulders aren't too hiked up or there's no pain. If you need to back off a little bit, that's okay. Continue feeling into sensation, breathing slow and steady. Nice job, you guys. This is a good posture to be aware of the balance of pain versus sensation, knowing where to push a little more versus where to back off a little more. Good. And if you feel like it in your body on the next breath, maybe stretching a little more, knowing your limits, knowing what you can push into and where to back off. Keep the breath moving. And then as you're ready, slowly, slowly, slowly lower those arms down. Nice job, you guys. Let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Good work, everyone. All right, I'm going to turn to the side so I can show you our scapular glides here. Now, if you have a table in front of you, I recommend placing your hands there. That's just going to offer a little assistance as you pull your arms up and away from you, right? Now, if you don't, and you're like myself, we can just pretend. So just try to imagine pulling your arms along a table. And what that's doing is taking our shoulder blades up and around the rib cage. So if you need to feel the difference, squeeze your shoulder blades towards one another, right? Bring them to the middle of your back, and then gently pull them away, wrapping them around your rib cage. Now it is a small motion. I'm describing it a little bit bigger than it actually is, but it helps you feel into that. And then as you pull your shoulders around, continue to move your arms away from you. Good. So you're just getting a little opening in your upper back here, moving those shoulder blades, allowing them to glide a little bit. And then also relaxing your neck, your shoulders, maybe into the armpits. Nice work, you guys. Take another deep breath in as you pull those fingers a little further away. And then exhale. Come on back up to seated. Nice work, you guys. I'll go ahead and come face you again. Let's take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Awesome work, you guys. All right, getting into our last stretch. We're going to go ahead and get into the back side, our last arm stretch. We're going to get into the back side of our arms here. So coming to our starting position, feet flat, hips heavy, spine long. Take a deep breath in. And then we'll bring our right arm up and across the body here. Good. This is option number one, just reaching that arm away from you, crossing midline. Option number two, you can grab a hold of your other shoulder here. Just give it a gentle tug. Notice what you feel on the back side of the right arm. And then option number three, if available, you can take your other hand and gently squeeze it in towards the body. Good. And again, just noticing if there's any pain or discomfort, back off a little bit. And you want to keep this stretch nice and easy. Breath should be smooth and steady. No pain, no forcing. Nice job, you guys. Take another deep breath in here. And as you exhale, slowly release. Let that arm go. Nice work, you guys. All right, switching sides. We'll once more come to center. Inhale, nice and tall. And then left arm reaches up and across the body here. Good. This is option number one, just taking the hand away from you. Good. Option number two, grab a hold of this shoulder here, giving it a gentle tug. Noticing what you feel on the back side of the left arm. Good. And then option number three, if you have a free hand here to use, go ahead and just give it a gentle tug. Squeezing that arm in towards the body, nice and easy. Good work, you guys. Take another deep breath in. And exhale, slowly release. Let the arm go. Awesome work. Let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Good work. All right. I think it's my favorite part, shoulder rolls. Here we go. So draw those shoulders up to your ears and back down again. Up to your ears and back down again. Good. Continue moving the shoulders here forward as well as backward. Whatever feels good to release a little tension. Nice job, you guys. Keep breathing and let everything go. Good work. All right, when you're done, let's go ahead and come back to our starting position. Feet flat, hips heavy, spine is long and lifted. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently drop the right ear down to the right shoulder. Good. And then if it feels okay, you can close your eyes or soften your gaze. Just start to let go, allowing the weight of the head to pour over towards the floor as you feel into the left side of the neck. Breathing into it, watching as the muscles soften and stretch open. Nice job, you guys. Smooth and steady with the inhales and smooth and steady with the exhales. Good work, you guys. Take another deep breath in here. And then exhale slowly, slowly, slowly. Come on, back through center. Nice work, everyone. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Take another deep breath in as you sit up tall. And then exhale, this time drop the left ear down to the left shoulder. Good. Once again, letting go. Closing the eyes if that feels okay. Just allowing the weight of the head or over towards the floor. As you breathe into the right side of the neck this time, watching, feeling as the muscles soften and stretch away from one another. Nice job, you guys. Continue breathing here, releasing a little bit with every exhale. Nice job. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly, slowly drop the chin down towards the chest. And then just begin to make small circles with the head and the neck, moving slowly. Maybe slower than you think you should. Just really feeling and watching as the stretch travels around the entirety of the neck here. As you're ready, switch directions, reversing the rotation, allowing yourself to feel into the entire cervical spine here. And just continuing to breathe into sensation. Nice job, you guys. As you're ready, once you feel balanced, go ahead, come back towards middle, come to that starting position again. We'll bring our head back in line with our spine. Lower half of the body is heavy, rooting towards the floor. Feel your spine get long and lifted all the way from hips to head. Maybe gently pull the low belly in here to support the core. Relax your shoulders down. And we'll finish just as we started with 3 deep breaths. I invite you to close the eyes once more as we inhale through the nose. Pull the breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Let the breath go. Inhale through the nose. Belly fills. Chest expands. Exhale. Open mouth. Let it all go. Last one, deep breath in and a slow breath out. Nice job, you guys. As you're ready, blink the eyes open. Come on back into the space that you're in. Nice work, everyone. That ends our stretches for today. I will go ahead and get our mindfulness set up. So if you want to hold tight, I'll be with you in a second. Thanks so much. All right. Have a little sip of the coffee for this morning. Excuse me. All right, you guys. How's everyone doing? Hanging in there? Hope you're all having a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Okay, let's go ahead and get this timer set up. So we will continue with the simple meditation that we've been doing all week. I say simple as in the fact that it is straightforward. Simple is a different word, obviously. Maybe it's not as simple as we'd like to hope. Always easier said than done. But it requires not a lot from you, right? So that's what I mean in terms of simple. And all we're trying to do here is breathe and notice. So it is going to be a basic meditation that we focus on the breath. And as always, I will provide verbal guidance, give you some cues as to where maybe you can bring your attention to, or maybe where you can bring your attention back to if your mind wanders. Excuse me. And yeah, if you've never done this before, Or if you do it every single day and you're just feeling a little off today, that's okay. I always invite you guys to arrive without any expectations, right? So it doesn't have to look like anything. It doesn't have to feel like anything. We're simply just trying to show up and notice. And I guess, yeah, let me go ahead and reread the quote as well, because I think it ties in with this. If you missed the beginning of the video, it says, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." And I think this meditation practice, this breath work, it gives us the opportunity to rejoice in that which we do have, right? And what we have is this moment. We have our breath. We have everything that's happening right here, right now. And with this practice, we simply try to let go of everything else, let go of the thoughts, the worries. And it's not to say that we can just wish away all of our problems, but we can try to release the control that maybe they have over us, right? So instead of being caught in our mental thoughts, mental chatter, and just ruminating on that and worrying about that and constantly focusing on the negative, let's see if we can release some of that and focus on the good, focus on the positive, focus on what we have in this moment, and see if that can allow us to just kind of reconnect a little bit, decompress, relax, and release some of that negative chatter. So again, as I always say, if none of that made sense to you, or if you're like, Marianne, I just want to breathe, that's okay too. I fully welcome you just showing up to this time, showing up to this space, and just letting it be what it is for you in this moment, which is a few minutes to relax. So whatever it needs to look like for you, let it be that. Go ahead and release any expectations, or release any worry about it, and we'll just simply show up to breathe. So as I said, I will guide you both in and out of it. We'll hear a bell indicating the beginning and then a bell at the end. That'll be our 15-minute block, and I will provide some guidance throughout. So the only thing that you need to do right now in this moment is come to a comfortable position. Maybe that's seated in the chair that you did your stretches in. Maybe that's lying down if that's safe and comfortable for you. And just start to relax, right? Start to let go. Maybe take a couple deep breaths here, inhaling through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice, a couple more just like that. Inhale and exhale. Good. Just allow yourself to begin to soften, begin to relax. For the next several minutes, I invite you to arrive. Simply just show up. Show up to right here and right now. If you're able, begin to let go. Let go of any mental chatter. Let go of any physical tension. Maybe any energetic holding. Anything that you don't need right now in this moment. I invite you to let it go. haven't already, I invite you to close your eyes. Allow yourself a chance to come inward and let go of any external distractions or interruptions. With your eyes closed, see if you can see yourself. Doing an internal scan of the body from head to toe. Continuing to release anything that does not serve you in this moment. Maybe it's physical tension, maybe it's mental. Perhaps you're holding on to something emotionally. Whatever it is, see if you can soften. Observe as your body relaxes and releases. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. With your eyes still closed, bring your attention, bring your awareness to your breath. And begin to watch your breath. Observing as the air flows in through the nostrils, maybe swirls in the throat, comes down into the chest, expanding the rib cage, puffing out the belly. And then watch as the breath leaves, going back the same way it came in, out your belly, out your ribs, out your throat, back through the nose and out into the environment around you. Again, watching as the breath travels in, expanding your body with breath and energy and life. And then watching as you breathe out, tissues softening, body relaxing. If you can, continue to keep the focus on the breath. Maybe picturing it as a soft white light traveling in and back out, traveling in and back out. Seeing your breath for what it is, energy, life source. Keeping you alive in this moment, connecting you to the present. And watch as you breathe in, and watch as you breathe out. If you notice your mind wanders, or you're having a hard time focusing on just the breath, maybe choose an anchor point on your body, whether it's the nostrils or the throat, maybe it's the chest expanding with every inhale, or maybe it's the low belly as it softens with the exhales. See if you can find a physical point on your body. And then watch as it reacts. Watch the physical sensations as the breath travels in, and the physical reaction as the breath travels out. And then continue to keep your focus on this anchor point, on this focal point. Watching as you breathe in, and then watching as you breathe out. Watching as you breathe in, and then watching as you breathe out. And just like the anchor steadies a ship in a storm, so too can your breath steady the mind when the storm of thoughts comes. Breathing in, and then breathing out. Breathing in, and then breathing out. If you notice your mind has wandered, maybe the storm of thoughts has shifted your focus, shifted your attention. That's okay. Notice it. Acknowledge it. But then when you're ready, let it pass. Don't let it control you. See the thoughts for what they are. Thoughts. And then just as quickly as they came in, let them move out. And return to the breath. Return to right now as you inhale and as you exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep breathing, slow and steady. If you haven't already, try to follow the breath for one full cycle. Noticing as it travels in, acknowledging the brief pause in between the inhale and exhale, and then watching as the breath travels out. Bookended once more by the brief pause. Noticing as you inhale, pause, watching as you exhale, pause, inhale, pause, exhale, pause, and just continue watching this cycle, focusing on the breath. If you get interrupted after one, that's okay. Once again, notice, acknowledge, be grateful for a mind and a brain that thinks and processes, and then come back to the breath. And watching for one full cycle. If you can watch for one, try for two. If two is easy, go for three. If you can accomplish three, try for four. And then just keep going. Breathing in and breathing out, knowing that you can always start over. Whether you get distracted after your first or your 50th or your 500, you can always return to the breath. We're in the final few moments of our practice. I'll let go of the verbal guidance and continue to just breathe with all of you. You'll hear a final bell indicating that our time is over. And until then, just continue to breathe. Watching the inhale and watching the exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. If you're holding on to any focus or any anchor point, let that go. Softly come back into this moment. Feeling into right now, breathing into right now. If you wish to stay right here, right now, by all means, please do so. Otherwise, as you're ready, when you're ready, softly blink the eyes back open. Come on back into the space that you're in. As always, you guys, thank you so much for joining in this practice. showing up for yourselves, giving yourselves the time and space to decompress, reconnect, and rejoice. Rejoice in these little things, right? These small moments. I hope you continue to have a wonderful day, continuing to express gratitude for the miracle that is today. We'll be back here tomorrow morning to finish out the week, Friday, 10 o'clock. And until then, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Continue to take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Thank you.